We're hanging out at Kilani Jewelry with Belly, who has had an amazing year. Your debut album premiered #1 on the hip hop charts in Canada. You got nominated for 2 Junos, an MMVA. What does it feel like to be recognized at this level for a debut album?
Well, the album went gold as well. You know, that was another beautiful step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, it's a debut album, so my expectations, I couldn't say were high or low. I just went in there blindfolded, you know, and I was like, let's do it. I'm gonna just bring the best music I possibly can. I'm with the best label in the country. We're gonna put the forces together. CP Records, baby, holla, send me my check. So you know, it just worked out perfectly. The formula was just right.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever imagine this level of success at this early in your sort of musical career?
I mean, yes and no. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I just went into it blindfold. You know, I just knew this is what I love to do. So regardless, this is what I'm going to do, success or not.
Exactly.
So it just worked out beautiful.
Right. Now you're nominated for 2 Junos, as I mentioned. How did you react when you found out?
You know what? I went to the what was it, the seminar?
Mm-hmm. The conference.
The conference.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
You didn't know?
I was nominated.
Really?
I really went just out of support. You know what I mean? When I found out I was nominated, I was ecstatic. I was like, wow, for real? Even though, you know, as far as hip hop goes, not much happened during the revolution. Not to be cocky or nothing like that. That was the truth, baby. So, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, me being the person I am, I didn't really have the type of expectations. I was like, you know what, if they do recognize what I did, then that's great and I'm honored. If not, I'm going to just work harder and make sure I get recognized.
For sure. Now, did you celebrate after you found out you were nominated?
No, actually, I had to work that night.
Really?
I had a studio session that night.
So you're going to celebrate when you win then?
I'm going to celebrate when I win the Junos, which is also on the eve of my birthday.
No way!
Yeah, definitely.
You'll be turning 24?
24, yeah.
Happy early birthday, Belly.
Yeah, 24, you know, that's that year. You know? Well, actually, it's not that year. I'm just saying every year is that year.
So how are you going to celebrate if you win, or when you win?
I don't know. I mean, I pop bottles every second night anyway.
Pop bottles. Nice. Cristal, or what's your choice of drink? No Cristal.
Patron.
Okay.
Gotta love Patron. Juno is gonna be Patron weekend.
Was that green stuff that we just got? Oh, okay. So are you drinking on the job right now?
No, I'm not. I was about to crack it, but then you walked in, so.
We'll drink after the interview.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about your songs. You bring a lot of political issues to the forefront. Why is it important for you to bring social awareness in your music, with your music?
It's from the heart. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been through a lot. You know, I went from living in war to winning awards. You know what I mean? So I gotta talk about it. You know, if I'm gonna be an artist that's true to myself and true to my fans and true to what I do, I'd be a liar if I didn't speak about the things that meant the most to me. You know, and for me, it's like I don't feel like I have a solution to all the problems, and that's not what I want people to think, that I'm preaching on social or political issues. Realistically, what I'm doing is just speaking about what I know. Maybe that's something that other people don't know yet. And if they can learn something from listening to one of my songs, then so be it. You know, but I have to. The pressure just builds and it boils and it comes out of the pen. I can't help it.
You realize you just quoted yourself? Pressure yourself.
Yeah, wow. I kind of realized that while I was saying it though.
I'm such a loser. Okay, let's talk about the tour that you just came off of with Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
How was it like touring?
Recovering.
Yeah. What do you mean? Tell me stories. Give me a scoop.
I kind of remember about 30 seconds of that tour.
Are you serious?
Kind of. Fans screaming, lighters.
Wow.
Nah, but it was a great tour. It was like, for me to come out the gate, and I hadn't really done club shows and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I came out the gate and was doing stadiums for 15,000, 14,000 people. Mm-hmm. You know, so that alone was unbelievable for me. Experience-wise, it was like learning to run before you learn how to crawl. You know what I mean?
Like.
Yeah, definitely. So that right there really put me in the shape that I needed to be in to start touring on my own. And then of course being on the road with vets like Snoop and like Ice Cube, you know, I went out and watched them every single night and watched what captivated people so much. You know what I mean? And just tried to learn something. Because regardless, as much as people think they know, I mean, that's 2 legends in the game. If you don't go there, you know, with the mind state to learn something, then you're an idiot.
Yeah. So what did you learn?
I learned how to be a good all-around artist, I can say.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Elaborate. what is,
No,
what does that
for real,
mean?
as far as performance-wise goes, like I said, like I just really learned how to interact with crowds because of them. It's because they've been doing it for so long. It's almost like a therapist talking to his patients. When his patient comes in there, he knows the right things to say to that patient to make them feel better. And that's kind of the same theory that they have when it comes to performing with crowds. So, that's definitely something I learned from the interaction aspect.
Now, like I mentioned, you had a really busy and successful, great year. What would you say has been the highlight thus far?
Wow. I think the Junos. It would have to be the Juno nomination, for sure. Just watching the Junos and hearing about the Junos as a kid growing up, it was just always something that I wanted to be a part of. To be recognized with my music. So,
do you have an acceptance speech for your winning?
No. I freestyle.
Freestyle.
If you watch the MMVAs, you can see me kind of just go crazy. I don't do acceptance speeches too much.
Right. Now, the Revolution went gold in November '07, and making you the first Canadian indie hip hop artist to go gold this century. So you're obviously breaking big records. But if Belly was to go down in history for one thing, what would that be?
Me, it would definitely have to be the fact that being Palestinian born, making it out of that struggle, coming here, being dead broke, living in the hood, making it out of that struggle, and then not only just surviving and having things average, but to surpass that and actually get the things that I dream about. It's like a lot of people don't understand what it's like to be born not only on the bottom, being born on the bottom, facing down, laying on your stomach, you know what I mean? So you gotta stand up before you can even start to walk. You gotta walk before you can even run. So as somebody that survived some of the worst instances in the world, I'm still here to talk about it. And I'm still happy and humble. And I love you. When you love me, holla.
Now, you've been in the game for over a decade now, writing and producing, but at 23, almost 24 on the night of the Junos, do you think, why all of a sudden now are you getting more involved on the business side of things?
I mean, I was always involved on the business side, but I think the music just overshadowed that because I had to make a name for myself musically. But right now, I don't know, the business is just really taking me. When I get to the studio, that's what I really want to do, is the business side of things. Definitely signing new artists. Danny Fernandez just signed to CB Records. He has a top 20 hit in the country right now with Drew Austin. We've got a couple other surprise signings that we'll be announcing at the Junos.
Did you get that?
Very, very special. Very, very special. Trust me.